Hey guys, welcome to Real Life Cooking. No one's here. Oh, I have to put in what we are making today. Strawberry shortcake truffles and kiwi mocktails. Kiwi mojito mocktails. Oops, mocktails. Hey Janine. Welcome, everyone coming. Hi, Chef Trice. Good to be alive. Autumn. Welcome. I totally spelled mojito wrong, but we're going to pin it anyway. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Moho. Whatever. That's what it's going to be. Welcome to Real Life Cooking. Everyone coming in right now. With me today, I have my good friend and soror and People Magazine editor, Janine Rubenstein. Look, she popped in right at the right time.
Yay!
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I figured this setup out.
Yeah,
But you can't see
good.
my filthy kitchen.
Looks looks good over there. My camera. Oh, there we go. I'm like over here.
I cut off. I'm trying to figure it out.
There we go.
You want to see like the preparation? I don't know how to do. Okay.
So, are you all ready over there? You have all your pink and green
I think
items.
so. I forgot lime.
You forgot what?
I forgot
Oh,
lime.
lime.
Yes.
So you're gonna be able to muddle with your lime or with your lemon that you have, and you can use some of the lime juice that you have already. Okay, cool. I don't know why I can't get my counter to see. Okay, there we go. All right.
Can you see? Well, can you see everything?
Hey, Chef. Yeah, well, we can see your very festive pink and green top that you have on.
Thank you. How did you notice? That's
You
so
know,
crazy.
you're never put it past you to not be festive for the occasion.
You said strawberry shortcake, aka, you know.
So for those of you joining us, welcome to Real Life Cooking, the show where we make a meal from start to finish. Today we're not quite making a meal because it's entirely too hot to cook. It's like literally 1,000 degrees. Would you not?
Yeah.
Is it hot over there too?
Very, very.
Yeah, so we're going to be making
I have a bench.
We're going to be making a quick, simple dessert of strawberry shortcake using golden Oreos and dehydrated strawberries. And we're going to be making a refreshing mocktail because you can't tell by looking at her, but she's carrying a whole child inside of her that's coming next month.
Woo!
So if you have any questions for us while we're making our creation, please drop them in the box below, and we'll have our lovely Christopher Coy on the ones and twos relaying all the questions and people sending love this way while we're relaying all the things that you guys are saying. Relaying, whatever. Anyway, what would you like to start with, Janine?
So first off, I feel like you picked this for me because I can't cook, and you know that. And I get the no cook invitation.
No, it's because it's just hot.
Okay, all right. But let's start with, so I got the lovely Whole Foods didn't have golden Oreos. Are these okay?
Yeah, those are perfectly fine. I actually don't have golden Oreos too because I'm back on my gluten-free tip. So these are like a birthday cake flavored, similar like just sandwich cookie, like sandwich cookie. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna be using these. And then, so it sounds like you want to start with dessert.
Oh,
right,
so is there dinner being sent? Is someone showing up with Postmates before this?
No dinner being sent. No dinner being sent over your way. So yeah, let's bring over all the things we're gonna need for our dessert. We're gonna need our cookies, our golden Oreos, or sandwich cookies.
Okay.
We're gonna need our dehydrated strawberries. And I told you, these are really easy. Oh, we have the exact same kind. They're super easy to find at Whole Foods. I'm surprised you haven't heard of these because these are like all the rage with kids. Like kids love these things as just like eating snacks.
Not at all. Yeah, no, Reese has never had these. And as expensive as they were, he may never have it. So.
Well, and then you're going to need like a Ziploc bag or some sort of bag.
A big one?
Yeah. Or, I mean, really whatever size.
We just ran out of storage bags. So, one second.
Question. How do you know Janine? Oh. I know, well, Janine just left. She's looking for a storage bag. But I know Janine for many, many years now. We went to school at UC Berkeley together. And I really got to know her as I joined the as I joined Alpha Kappa
Alpha sorority
Incorporated. Take me back. And but we become really, really good friends past college. Our time in LA together, and now we live in New York, just across the river from each other. Well, she lives in Jersey. We won't hold that against her.
So Kat, I only have okay, on bootleg. So I only have saran wrap and sandwich bags.
Okay, so I would use a sandwich bag.
Okay.
And then what we're basically going to do is put these things inside and crush them. So whatever you think will be easiest to do. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be big. It'll just. So I'm going to make half of the recipe because I'm trying to watch my figure and I don't need 1,000 strawberry shortcakes in my house. Shortcake truffles. So I'm only going to use half of this row, or not half of the row, but half of the pack. And literally, it's so easy. So easy, so even Janine can do it.
Do we have, shut up. Do we have the same amount, just like half of this?
Yeah, so do you want to make the full recipe or half of a recipe?
Full.
Okay, so use 2 rows of that.
Okay.
So 2 rows over there. I'm using half of my pack over here. And then I'm going to add about half of this pack of our dried crushed strawberries. And then literally we're going to take out all of our quarantine aggression on this bag and crush these things up.
Well, Kat, I didn't tell you, but I'm so excited because this was my favorite cake growing up. Like every single birthday, I had like a homemade strawberry shortcake.
Oh,
so
really?
When you sent this to me, I got very excited.
Yeah, these are going to taste kind of like strawberry shortcake, but also like, those popsicles that are like strawberry shortcake and ice cream on the side. Yeah, it's going to taste like that.
Yeah.
Question?
They want to know where you got your chef jacket from.
Oh, I got my chef jacket from, I actually don't even remember.
I also want to know where Janine got her jacket from.
Oh, Janine, your fashion choices we're wondering where your fashion came from, your fashion.
Oh my God, thank you. Well, where did I get this shirt from? I think it was like, this is old school Forever 21. If you know me, you know I keep everything forever. Like, so.
Janine has literally the most clothes in the smallest space.
We'll do a closet tour the next time you have me on. But this is like OG Forever 21. And this is actually my mom's little bonnet that
it's very cute. I mean,
the rest of this hair is not coming out.
You had to get your style from somewhere, and your mom is like one of the most fashionable ladies I know.
She is.
Fashion, yes. But no, really, I didn't even mean that Janine's closet is small. She just was able to like pack so many clothes in such a compact space. It's like you're like, oh, let me borrow a shirt. So pull out like 15 in the space where one person put in like one shirt. It's insane.
Well, that's the fun thing is that in college we had so many friends. I mean, so many sororities. Ooh, sorry, that's Clooney.
Clooney is not feeling real life cookie.
We had so many sorority sisters, and when no one had anything to wear, it was like, Janine.
For sure. And sometimes, in college, I will have to say, sometimes I came out fabulous, and other times the fashion choices were a little sketchy looking back now. That 80s party we went to in San Jose when you listened to Trey songs the whole time. Question?
I like to think that I was just fashion forward, okay? I had like the Manonos, like the knockoff Manolos, but I had them before anyone was wearing those. And then all of a sudden J-Lo, and then all of a sudden, okay.
Yeah, it was all you, Janine. You made everyone's fashion come true. All right, so I'm going to pause for just a second so we can really take out our aggression and pound this out to the point where we need it to, because we're not going to be able to hear each other while we are pounding.
Okay. I'm using a scoop because that's all I have that's really hard.
Banging.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all of our frustrations. My bag popped open, but that's okay. I'm going to just
I forgot the bag, Kat. I'm busting the bag.
Just kind of like try to save it. My bag butts it open too, but this is how my
I'm
finished
too aggressive.
crumble looks like.
Okay.
So there's still a few larger pieces, but most of it is crumbled up.
I'm busting out the bag.
We had a question from someone. They asked our first impressions of each other when we met.
You go first, yeah.
So honestly, I cannot like put to the moment the first time that I actually met you, but I thought you were very outgoing, very fashionable, very musically inclined. And then the more I got to know, well, I guess that's not a first impression. I genuinely liked you when I first met you. And then as I got to know you, I was like, whoa, this lady doesn't have an off button ever. And then, yeah, and then somehow we melded together.
My first impression of you was that you were actually quiet. I thought you were really quiet, but that wore off very quickly. Like, you're not as boisterous as I am, but you have a lot to say, and you are going to say it, and it is going to get heard.
Yeah, that is very true. I speak wisely when I do choose to speak.
Okay,
so we're rolling his eyes. Question?
Can you put all this in a blender?
You could put this in a food processor,
Not a blender.
not a blender. A blender would just make you a milkshake.
So, oh, we have a cameo.
What's the
Who's popping on in?
You're the cameo. Come on, say hi.
Hey, Doug. Doug's on
What up?
Instagram. Welcome.
Thank you. We want Reese.
Reese.
Reese wants Kids Bop. Kids Bop.
You don't want Reese, because once you get Reese, all you get is Reese. Okay, I'm looking pretty good over here, even though I'm making a huge mess. If anybody can see this,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of. Let's check in.
I'm
Once
still
it's like-
prepared.
Once it's crumbled, we're gonna put all that softened cream cheese that you have into a bowl.
Still COVID free.
Again, I'm making half the recipe, so I'm only using 4 ounces of cream cheese.
Okay, so I have this. What is this? 8. Okay. So I put this in the bowl.
No, yeah, so put it in a bowl. Put the cream cheese by itself in a bowl.
Okay. I
And
love
then
it.
we're just, and yeah, you're gonna use all the whole 8 ounces, and then you're just gonna kind of whip it together, just to make sure that it's nice and smooth together, like so. Oh, hey, Reese. Say
Oh, you
hi.
can?
Hey, Reese.
Say hi, people.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi. Are you excited for your mom's cooking?
Okay, so I'm whipping it together. Okay, wait
Yep.
1 second. I'm gonna find something for you to do, but you have this cookie right now, okay?
I didn't know I was gonna get all the Rubensteins in row.
I know,
What
right?
a treat. It's a family affair. Oh, fun fact, everyone. The trailer that I shot for Chopped, the first time I was on Chopped, I actually did in the Rubenstein's old home in, where was that? Union City in Jersey, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So that was actually their beautiful kitchen. I was just stunting for TV in their kitchen.
Yeah, it's why when she gets her Food Network show, she'll be paying me at least 5% of each check.
How much? That sounds a little aggressive for one little shooting instance in your house. All right, so you're just basically making sure the cream cheese is soft. Then you're gonna add in your teaspoon of vanilla.
Should I have warmed it up a little bit because it's sticking to my.
Is it like cold? It's not soft. Was it cold?
No, it's soft, but it's just like not. Shut up.
Yeah, it's not as soft as it should be. How long has it been sitting out?
See, these are all things that These are all things that you're throwing. You're throwing curveballs at me. All right.
I thought you were Master Chef, Janine.
Look, I am when comes to like, you know,
What you doing?
steak and foie gras, like, you know, things that I do.
Oh, like actually fancy things you have to cook, right?
No.
This is just too easy for you. It's above your pay level. So,
Okay. It's getting softer. Okay, I think I'm getting there.
okay, you're gonna add in your vanilla. You're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of salt, and then you're gonna add in all of our crushed things we just crushed into here, and we're just gonna blend it till it comes together into kind of like it shouldn't be so sticky. It should be like a paste almost.
Teaspoon of vanilla, teaspoon of salt.
Yep.
And then the mess I made.
Yep.
Okay.
And pour it all in there.
Okay, so you're gonna help me, buddy. You're gonna give me where's the vanilla?
If you guys are just joining us, welcome to Real Life Cooking. We are cooking with Janine and family, and we are making strawberry shortcake truffles, which are super simple. So we're adding in our crushed Oreos, crushed golden Oreos with our dehydrated strawberries that we crushed together.
Wait, okay.
Into our cream cheese.
I'm looking for the vanilla. I thought I had it. Here.
And then we're just going to combine that together.
You said a whole teaspoon of salt?
A whole teaspoon. Yeah, no, you can put like half a teaspoon. It's just going to balance out the flavor. It won't make it salty.
Okay.
Thinking.
A teaspoon of vanilla. I'm so behind.
It's okay.
I get like, dude, cooking is just not.
What are you in a rush?
My forte. Only because I like there's so many just different steps to follow. And if you don't get right on time.
And Kathleen never stops. She just keeps going. She doesn't care who's following. She just keeps going.
Listen.
Okay. Teaspoon of vanilla. Teaspoon of that. Then all these crunchy crunchies that I just made. Okay.
Yep. It's already. I already snuck a taste. It tastes really good.
Will you open a restaurant one day?
Someone just asked me if I would open a restaurant one day. Maybe. I mean, right now it's not a great time to think about opening a restaurant, considering. But you know, I was actually thinking about it right at the end of March or at the end of February, right before all of the COVID took over our world. But now I'm a little. That's a faraway idea, like a 10-year plan, maybe.
It's always 20 steps behind the window.
Okay. So I'm mixing now.
Okay, good.
You're not on a TV show. You're not on Chop. You're not under the clock.
I feel like I'm.
You should. You should.
Okay, so instead of more of a up and down motion, you're gonna want to kind of blend it together. And like even maybe like smear it around a little bit, like so press the crumbs into the cream cheese.
Okay, go wash your hands if you want to help me, okay? Go wash your hands. We're on live TV.
Yes, we're on live TV with millions of fans and followers.
Millions of viewers.
But you know, Reese is not shy. You know, he's already famous on his own over there.
He does his thing, you know. A little modeling here and there.
So let me show you the goal. This is what you're trying to look for.
What the? Oh Lord.
It doesn't look. It does kind of look like ground beef now that I'm looking at it.
I am making the biggest mess in the world.
All because her thing was thought
Yeah. So if you're watching and thinking, "Oh my gosh, this recipe seems very difficult," it's really just because her cream cheese is not quite as soft as it could have been when we first started.
Can she put it in the microwave too?
No, you can't really put cream cheese in the microwave like you do butter when it's too soft, because it's just something about making cream cheese warm and then making it cold kind of makes my stomach turn a little bit.
I would just like everyone to know that I am a much better journalist than I am a chef, okay? At People Magazine, I have had near a decade's worth of experience writing, you know, telling the stories of extraordinary people doing ordinary things and ordinary people doing extraordinary things. So do not judge me based on whatever's happening over here.
Listen, this is a judgment-free kitchen, and you are gonna come through at the end to the beauty, Janine. Come through to the beauty with your truffles.
Okay. Just help me stab it because mommy didn't crunch her cookies up enough. It looks like.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's what you just needed Reese's touch, Janine.
There we go. There we go. Oh. Okay, it's getting a little.
So speaking of your career as a journalist, who was like the number one or like your the person you interviewed that was the most exciting to you? Because you've interviewed like everyone.
Goodness, the interview that was most exciting to me. God, there's been so many. I've been so blessed to interview. Reese is trying to get his time to shine. Sorry.
It's okay. Hey, Reese.
This is real life.
This is real life cooking, Janine. This is how it really goes down.
I know. Let's see. It's starting to look like yours.
Yay!
Can I see yours, Kat?
Yeah, Reese, you can see mine.
That's good.
So this is what mine looks like.
Does your mom look like that?
Does your mom's look like that?
So white.
It's a little bit pink. It's not.
Oh.
I think you see the light. Tell us, does your mom's?
Red.
Oh, your mom's is really red.
Looks so red orange.
Whose looks red and orange? Your mom's or mine?
Yours. Mommy looks so red.
Hers looks red.
All right.
You got it? Oh, Reese, Autumn says hello to you.
Say hi, Auntie Autumn.
Hi, Auntie Autumn.
All right, Janine, once it is in some form of
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Yay! So now what we're gonna do is just take it and form it into
What
little
do we
balls.
do
You're not listening.
We're gonna take it and form it into little balls, and they're gonna be as big as like how big you want to eat them. So you can make them bigger than this, or you can make them smaller than this. I'm gonna keep mine all around this size.
Perfect. And you wash your hands, right?
Yeah.
All right, this is your job. We're going to make little balls. Take a little bit in your hand and roll it up.
And Janine, you never answered because you just had too many amazing experiences. Who was your favorite, or who was the most exciting?
Oh yes. Okay, so I have multiple answers. I've interviewed some really amazing, really famous people, but I feel like the better interviews are the ones that I really love. And I had a really great interview with, this is random. People are going to be like, what? But anyone know Winona Ryder? Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah.
We sat down. She's from San Francisco. I'm from San Francisco. It was supposed to be like a 10-minute interview, and it was like an hour. And we just sat there, and she's so sweet. And like this was like when she was first coming back on the scene. You know, she had a lot of drama in her life and all this stuff. And yes, baby.
I think we're going to need something.
That one's too big. That one's too big. Can you get a cookie sheet? Yeah, that one. And then, who would I say? I would say John Legend. I always love interviewing John Legend. He's so smart. He's so dope. Amazing. I got to do our Sexiest Man Alive interview with him. He is still currently the reigning Sexiest Man Alive. Okay, say what you will. He's the guy.
I'm gonna because you interviewed him and liked him. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself about that choice.
He is beloved. Okay, so this is the Sexiest Man Alive. Turn around. See, look, yeah, but the runner-up is John Legend. So that's always an amazing interview. Every time I get to interview him, I have another big one coming up that I can't talk about yet. But that will be a cover on stands very soon. That was like a childhood dream of mine to interview this person. So,
nice. Awesome. Yeah, you've interviewed really cool people, but I think I was most jealous when you interviewed Mariah Carey. I was very, very sad.
Yeah. NC. Yeah, she's amazing. She is like one of those people where you're like, I actually got to interview her on her bus, like her van that's just tricked out. It might as well be like a condo. It's like an all blacked out like van. And I just walk on and I was just like, get yourself together. Yeah, and she's just glowing and sitting there and so down to earth. Like all the diva stuff, it's not a show, but it almost felt like it because she's like, girl, just
It's like she just turns on when she's like,
Yes.
around. But then like
Yeah.
in her own space she's like
Mhm.
like everyone else, which is how everyone is. Oh, we had another question. Chris has been
Most difficult.
Oh, someone was asking who was the most difficult person you've interviewed.
Ooh, okay.
Sounds like there's a lot of those too.
I will say, I always give people when I'm interviewing, be it on a red carpet or, you know, a big sit down interview we have, I give everyone 2 chances. And so I never talk about someone, if they were like rude to me the first time, it's like whatever, they were having a bad day, you know, they were going through it. It is what it is. But the second time, it's like, okay, you're
Like,
staying.
yeah.
You are staying. So, I'm not going to name a name, but I will say there has been a housewife
Oh.
that
I feel like most of them, like, because they're not real famous, they're like just this elated character in society, kind of.
you
So
get
I
that.
get that. Yeah.
You notice that. You notice
Yes.
that a lot. That it's just like, wait, this is like 15. You're like at 14 minutes of the 15 minutes. Why are you so mean?
Still, you're still angry.
All right, we're
Oh.
looking pretty good.
Reese did a really good job
It's
over
a
there.
miracle.
They're
And
not
my hands are so
completely
clean.
smooth all the way. You kind of want them to be a little bit more rounded off. So maybe take the ones he's done and kind of just,
Okay.
because we're going to be dipping them in the chocolate. So if you dip, you could dip those in the chocolate, but they're going to like become all weirdly shaped and things. So
Okay.
this is what we're going for. Nice little smooth balls.
They look like meatballs.
They look like meatballs, as Chris is saying, but they don't taste like meatballs. They will not, I promise.
Okay.
And then once yours are all together, you're going to, yeah, look, they look exactly the same. I told you guys Janine was going to make it. No one fails in Chefleen's kitchen. So once they are all together, you're going to throw them in the fridge or freezer. If you have space in the freezer, preferably there for like 10 minutes. If you don't, the fridge is fine. And then we will coat them after we finish making our mocktail.
Okay, my sous chef is here and ready to go. So just let him know what you need next. I'm going to keep finishing these balls.
Keep rolling up. All right, sous chef, we're going to be making our, I don't even have room in my freezer. I'm about to pop mine in the fridge here.
Oh, so you're going to roll.
Okay.
This is so cathartic, though. I love rolling these cold balls.
Really? You like doing like little tasks like this?
Yes.
It's like one of the reasons I wouldn't want to work in a restaurant, because you have to do those little sort of tasks over and over and over. But yeah, you seem really into it there. Humble Hill says, "Hey, Janine." I don't know who that is.
Hi, who's that?
All right. So while you guys are finishing up those balls, because remember they're making a full recipe. I only made half. I didn't just move that much faster than Janine. They have a whole full 2 rows of cookies that they're rolling up over there.
Woo. Okay, and this is like, I really love it. It's almost like having one of those, I need to start just rolling dough in my hands. Like the, what are those like mood balls?
Oh, you know, like those squishy ones, or even maybe you should just get some Play-Doh to like relax you.
God, no. Please don't say that word. Don't say that word in my house.
Why? What was wrong with that stuff?
It gets everywhere. I have a Play-Doh sculpture in the window drying right now that you just see.
Ooh, a Play-Doh sculpture. Very creative, Reese.
Ooh. All right. This is
Awesome.
so good.
So just pop those in the fridge so they can just start to cool a little bit. Or the freezer if they fit. My freezer is like overloaded. We never used to have so much food in this house until quarantine happened. And now we have like overflowing fridge all the time. And freezer.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Is this like the food porn stuff that people like? Like, it's like, look at that.
Janine's gonna start an OnlyFans rolling balls.
Oh,
Only
you gotta put those in the fridge.
yeah, I've got to put that in the freezer.
Or can we put them in a bowl? Or can we put them in a bowl? It's not that good.
No, No, they can't. They shouldn't touch, right?
No, you don't want them touching necessarily.
Keep the balls separate.
Keep
Wait,
them.
Kat,
Yeah,
what's been one of your craziest experiences in a celebrity kitchen?
No one's ever been like rude to me. Actually, that's untrue. When I worked at one house, it was never anyone that lived in the actual house that was rude. It was always like the random guests. Because I used to have to make breakfast to order, and some people would just ask for crazy out the box, like, I want a turkey leg. Like, what? Who has turkey legs for breakfast? Like, just because you're at this house doesn't mean that you just like can order anything in the world.
A turkey leg.
Yeah, I was like, we don't have that. Like, I don't know. It's 10 in the morning. There's no turkey leg here.
Is that what they ordered?
And what now, Kat?
Sorry, you cut out.
What do we do now?
Oh,
Kat?
now we're gonna make our kiwi drink. We're gonna make our kiwi drink. So we're gonna need kiwis. We're gonna need honey. We're gonna need limes and lemons and mint. Do you have those things?
Where's the kiwi? Oh, here goes kiwi. We have kiwi.
Kiwi, lime, or lemon, or both. It's technically, we're modeling it after mojito, so traditionally it would be lime.
Lemon.
So what does your cooking station look like versus what mine?
Nice and clean over here.
You don't even want to know.
It's because your bag
I
broke
can dry
open.
strawberries in places.
Your bag broke open in the middle of it. All right, so I was telling Reese the ingredients we need for this kiwi. We're making a kiwi mojito mocktail. So in traditional mojitos, there's always lime and there's always mint. So we have both of those things. And we have our kiwis, of course. And then we're going to need our sweetening agent, which in this case, we're going to use honey. In traditional mojitos, they use raw sugar, but we're going to use, oh, you even got fancy glasses over there.
This would be a mojito glass, boo-boo. Yeah.
Oh, so you have the measurements in there already to tell you what
I
you
mean,
need.
well, I don't trust this. I'm going with Kat.
And then we're going to need a glass. And basically what we do when we make mojitos is we just muddle everything together.
Okay.
So first thing we're going to need to do is cut open our kiwi.
Cut opener? Is this a muddler?
That is a knife honer.
A what?
It's a honer for your knife. So it kind of sharpens your knife. So like, you know, have you seen like chefs going like this?
I have always used this as a muddler.
What? No, that is not a muddler.
Okay.
But actually, you know what?
Learn something
I
new every day.
always use the back of this wooden spoon. But now that I'm on this show with you, I just realized someone, aka you, gave me this amazing cocktail tool a long time ago, and this is what a muddler actually looks like. But I always used to use the back of a wooden spoon.
Oh.
But this is like a fancy one because it has the alcohol measurements and everything and all kinds of other tools. But I actually can use this today. How exciting.
So you're why I'm ill prepared, because I'm so generous. Okay.
All right, so before we muddle anything, we need to cut open our kiwi. So we're going to peel our kiwi, even though, fun fact, kiwi skin is actually edible. But it actually has like a lot of random vitamins and nutrients, but we're not going to use that in our drink. We're going to skin it.
Is this a proper fruit cutting knife?
Yeah, that's a paring knife, and a lot of people feel more comfortable cutting fruit with that knife because it's smaller. I always just use my chef knife for basically everything. But if you feel more comfortable, you can use that.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to cut off the top and the bottom of our kiwi. And then you're going to run your knife down the side of your kiwi. You can also do this with a spoon, but we'll just do this method since we already have our knife out.
Oh, could you give me a board, sous chef?
He missed that part. He's just going cut. Janine, I'm trying to help you over here.
What? What I
Too
do?
fast.
He keeps saying I'm moving too fast. I'm like, oh, you don't mind.
Okay, so we're cutting off the fuzzy wuzzies.
Yep, cut off the top and the bottom, and then run your knife down the side to cut off the edge of the skin too.
The fuzzy fuzzies. Feel that, Ruth. Feel that. That's fuzzy.
I know it is, but I don't. But it's called fuzzy, not fuzzy wuzzy.
Well,
Reese is telling you over there, it's called fuzz, not fuzzy wuzzy.
Mommy likes to be cute, okay? Okay, so I have a naked kiwi.
All right, cool. So we're gonna save one.
Naked.
Naked kiwi. Oh no. Better put some clothes on it.
Naked. Oh, I need two of them.
Yeah, two. One is gonna be for garnish, and one we're actually gonna muddle in our drink.
Okay.
Naked. They're naked.
Nice cutting skills over there, Janine.
I mean, when I graduated from the Cordon Bleu, I knew that one day this would come into handy. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Okay. Two naked.
Okay. So we're gonna one we're gonna save for garnish. The other we're gonna just kind of chop up roughly.
Okay.
That will just help us get our muddling process started, so we're not having to like just chop up a whole kiwi. I'm actually gonna chop it. There we go. And then we'll add that to our jar. And then we're gonna add a few mint leaves, maybe like up to 10. Of course, if you like the super minty flavor, you can add more. I'm just gonna rinse mine off because I haven't, so I'm gonna rinse these off.
My mama don't come out because my mom is like hates the smell of mint. So I'm warning her. I'm warning her not to come out.
Oh, your mom is there?
Yeah, she can. Well, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't miss a birth. I'll tell you that.
What did she do?
She's due August 17th, right?
August 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Leah, and my mom's birthday is August 16th, so she's very excited.
What's recent?
Was Reese early? Chris is asking.
Reese was not. Reese was 8 pounds, 4 ounces late.
8 pounds, 4 ounces late? What?
So he came in at 8 pounds, 4 ounces because he was so late. He was born at like 41 weeks.
Oh.
Instead of 40, but
40, yeah. Well, you know, Chris was born at like 52 weeks, so at least I didn't.
Oh my goodness. Wait, so do I take the stalk off?
No, you don't have to because we're going to muddle it, and the stock actually has a lot of good flavor.
Okay.
We're not actually going to be chewing this mint, so it's okay to leave this.
Is that enough?
Yep, that's good.
What is
This is for one.
Yeah.
40.
Okay, put that in the cup for me.
It's kind of a smoothie.
Oh, correction. Chris is 44 weeks, not 52.
40. I was about to say, Lord Jesus.
You said 52?
Yeah, I was joking. I was exaggerating. All right. So Janine, you have lime juice, but you can also do this with your lemon to get the lemon flavor.
Okay.
So we're gonna just slice. Well, actually, rinse off your lemon because we're actually gonna use the skin inside when we muddle.
Okay, so Daddy has to rinse it off. And guess what? He came with the limes.
Oh, awesome.
Late but great sous chef.
So we're gonna just slice up our lime, maybe about half of it.
Okay,
to
slice
put
up the
into
lime.
our muddling mixture. Then we're gonna add in.
All right, listen up.
What is happening over there?
Everything. I told you. You ask for Reese, you get Reese. Okay? So you put the whole lime in?
Yeah, so I sliced about half of my lime, and I put all 3 of those slices in. So in our jar, or in your mixture right now, we have our whole kiwi, about 10 mint leaves, and our lime slices here.
Got it.
So now we're going to add in, again, traditional recipes use raw sugar, but we're going to use honey.
Okay.
Just about like a tablespoon or so. You don't have to measure it because if you get to the end and you want it sweeter, you can just add in more honey.
Okay.
And then we're going to muddle the mixture, which literally just means crush it down so all the...
What else?
oils and flavors are released from all those items we have in there.
Okay, so honey, kiwi, mint, and lime, and we're just pushing it together.
Yep.
Okay. Push.
And then once we feel like it's muddled together, and really like crushing this together, we're getting that floral note from the lime, like the lime skin. We're getting the mint really like infused in there. So it's really a big difference in the just blending in the blender and like muddling all those flavors. Literally, it's really like just releasing their essences without like blending them up too much.
Ooh, release the essence.
So now the only thing we have left to do is just add our seltzer water on top of it.
Oh, really?
And then our ice when you're ready to actually drink.
But wait, so how do you? So is this for one or for two?
This is for one.
Oh,
Sorry, Doug and Reese.
I love it then.
And then I'm gonna
I
add.
could just throw a little rum in this, but I can't.
Yeah, for sure. You could throw, just 1 month countdown.
I
So
know.
but do you see how our kiwi kind of got ugly in here?
Really
so now
ugly.
you want to use that other kiwi that we saved to make some nice, pretty slices to actually garnish your drink with.
Oh,
'Cause it
okay.
doesn't-
So, all right. So I need my seltzer. Okay, so now that I have, okay, so if I'm gonna do it in here, I add my ice. Oh wait, what did I do with the lemon?
Oh no, you just that was for if we want to add a little more acidity at the end. If it's not
okay.
sour enough, you're gonna add the lemon juice.
And seltzer is the same as club soda, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. It is the exact same, but I've been meaning to look up why they're called different things. They are the same. They have to be. Because all of them have 0 calories. All right, let me taste this. See if I want to add more honey. Oh, actually, let me.
Okay, so I add a bunch of ice, and then I throw in my muddle stuff.
Yeah.
Throw in my muddle. Oh. And then I top it off with my club soda seltzer.
Yep. I'm adding a little more honey to mine because it was not sweet to my liking.
I've always wanted to be on like a soda commercial, like.
Oh, do we have a question?
Someone said that they can't wait for your kids' cooking class. Their 7-year-old is extremely excited.
Oh, yay. Yeah, I'm excited to have your kid. I don't know who said that, but in the cooking class. In my cooking class, it's going to be really fun. I have a 5-week kids camp coming up soon. I'm really, really super excited to teach kids. And I go a lot slower than I do for Janine. Teach kids! Right?
You ready? You ready to take the class?
Yes. Are you going to stay focused the whole time? So here's our Kiwi Mojito Mocktail.
Are you going to stay focused?
Am I going to sit? Can you grab me a straw, please, Christopher?
So what's the cutest thing I could do to like make it cute?
So you can put your if you really want it to be like extra, you could strain out the muddledness because you already got that flavor, and then just only put your like slices of kiwi in there. Like I have my slices there.
Okay.
For the kids.
How are you gonna make it cute?
Oh yeah. So the age range for the kids camp, I have 2 different sessions. One is 5 to 10, and the other one is 10 and up. But if your kid is very proficient or you want to help them even more, I don't really mind if they switch each classes. It's just going to be a little bit more work if they're in the wrong age group for the parents or the adult. Cheers! Oh, there you go.
Cheers!
You want to put any ice in it?
Oh, I was like, well, something's missing. It's not cold.
Oh, it's good. And you can actually have some. Yeah.
It's good, Janine?
It's so good.
Is it missing anything?
No, mine is great. What's wrong with yours?
Whoa, the shade. Yeah, mine is missing some tequila, which I actually might pour in.
What's wrong with yours?
What's wrong with yours? All right, so as we sip our cocktails, now we just have one thing left to which is dip our mocktail. Sorry, I don't want anyone confused. I'm not driving Janine to drink in her last month of pregnancy. We have one more thing to do, which is dip our strawberry shortcake balls that we already made. I guess this would be a better word. A strawberry shortcake truffles. And what we're going to do for that is we're going to melt in the microwave just a cup. You're probably going to need more, but just start with a cup of your white chocolate chips. And you're going to melt them in 30-second intervals. So you're going to put your chocolate chips in a microwave-safe bowl.
Okay.
And then literally just put them in the microwave for like 30 seconds.
30 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Is this bowl too big?
That's kind of big, yeah, because it's not going to be that much.
So, chef, I need the silver medium bowl.
So chef.
This cooking station is the worst thing ever.
What happened?
I said, this cooking station is like...
We'll be requiring photos after.
You said a half a cup?
A cup.
No, 1 cup.
1 cup. Okay. And 30 seconds. Okay.
Little
And this is actually perfect because I'll be able to show you as yours what you're looking for.
Go.
Mine will be done.
Pop this in.
Grace the back of Reese's head.
I know. A little bit. Just a fro.
All right, so you're going to put them in the microwave, and they're going to look like they're not melted at all. But if you stir them a little bit, now you see how it's like kind of melted on the bottom.
Okay.
So you want to give them a stir, but they're not all the way melted, so I'm going to put them in for another 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Press that.
But you have to do this in intervals because otherwise you will burn them. Like if you just try to put them in for a whole 2 minutes without stirring, they'll just burn on the edges.
So if you burn them... Yeah, never mind. That was too funny.
Oh, we have a question.
Can you cook them on the stove top?
Yes, you can melt chocolate on the stovetop, but you would have to use a double boiler, which is a lot more work than just throwing it in the microwave. If you don't have a microwave, that would be the only reason. Or if you're doing like a ton of chocolate, that would be the only reason I use the stovetop.
Why can't you put it on the fire to stove?
You can't cook chocolate over a direct burner because it'll burn. It literally will burn. And also, whenever you're melting chocolate, you want to make sure that no water gets into it because then your chocolate will seize and then it won't be loose enough for you to roll anything into it.
You said it'll sneeze?
Seize.
Okay.
It'll like get hard, yeah. Because seize is the proper term, Christopher. All right, so this is what, Janine, this is what it looks like after 2 intervals in the microwave at 30 seconds. It's very loose.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another one.
Very, very loose. And then we're gonna add in our 1 tablespoon of coconut oil to per cup.
Coconut oil. Did you grab that from us, Chef?
And this is just helping. This is gonna help us be able to coat our truffles a little bit easier because it's gonna make the white chocolate nice and loose.
White chocolate.
I'm obsessed with this mojito.
The mojito.
Yes.
I actually rediscovered this year how much I love kiwis. Like, it's not something you buy all the time, or I wasn't buying all the time, but they're really good for you and like really nice little sweet and acidic treat.
So be careful. How much coconut oil?
Let's add 1 tablespoon per this 1 cup, and you can see it got a lot more loose now. So basically what we made is, if you've ever seen those melting chocolates, like in Michael, we essentially just made melting chocolate. Like they coat cake pops with it and use it in a lot of decorations.
Okay, so put that in there, and now get to stirring, dude. Ooh, yeah, that looks amazing.
Oh, nice.
Look at that, we made.
Why am I the sous chef? Why should be the
Hear this? He said, "Why am I the sous chef? I should be the chef."
He said that? Reese, you're doing such a good job helping your mom.
Janine, how much chocolate are you going to give Reese tonight?
How much chocolate should you have tonight, Reese? How much? Lots of?
Lots of. So wait, that little smile he turned around and gave us. All right. So once your chocolate is loose and we've added that oil in to help that, we're gonna take our little truffles that we've made and they've been sitting in the fridge. Nice, nice, nice. And literally just dip them in. The method I like to do, is put a few into the chocolate, maybe like 3, and then kind of spoon the chocolate over them.
Okay.
And you're gonna get a little messy doing this.
Okay.
Janine, it's
And then take them out. You can also,
Janine, you messed up.
that's one way. And you're gonna put them on your paper, which you guys already had your truffles on anyway.
All right. So we put these. So drop 3. Oh, they're nice and together. Like 3 in, and then spoon the sweet stuff on top.
Yep. And then you can either take them out with a spoon, or if you have a toothpick or something like that, you can do that too.
And you just leave one.
Oh, this is cool.
Can I leave them on the toothpick and what?
I have a bunch of different toothpicks, like multiple toothpicks.
Yeah, you could make these into cake pops if you got like those sticks that cake pops are on, and then just put your stick. Well, actually, what you'd want to do is dip your stick into the chocolate, and then dip it into, or then put it in your thing and let that freeze together, and then dip it later.
Eat it from the stick.
That's what Kat just said. He's like, I got an idea. Let's put them on a stick and eat them from the stick.
Yeah, exactly. See, look, he's ahead.
So how do I take them out so that they look perfect?
So if you have this, do you have a toothpick? If not, you're gonna have to very carefully with your spoon. So you're gonna coat them, and then just kind of let them drip a little bit. They're not gonna be all the way perfect because even when you put them down on the paper, they're gonna have a flat piece anyway, as you set them down.
Do we put them back on the parchment paper they came off of?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're gonna let them get hard. Which in this heat, we'll probably have to pop them back in the fridge before they're all the way completely hard.
Yeah.
How do they make them perfect in like places? Do they just like double coat them?
Yeah. So in
Why?
because we're using actual real white chocolate and not like the melting chocolate that they use when they make cake pops, which has a ton of ingredients I couldn't even pronounce. It's not quite as thick and it's not quite as perfect. So with regular chocolate, you have to dip it a few times before it's like all the way completely covered.
Reese is
Yes,
excited.
you did. Hold it down.
I made a lot of balls. I might need more chocolate.
Yeah, I figured you would, but it's better to do it in smaller batches because your chocolate will actually start to get kind of hard
Oh.
as you dip the cold truffles inside. So it's better to just have less than, and also white chocolate's expensive, so it's better to not end up with a ton of chocolate left over.
That part.
What would have happened if you would have just not put the oil in and just did straight chocolate?
If I hadn't put the oil in, it would have been a little more difficult to dip them, but it would have been thicker.
So it probably would have been better in terms of less.
It wouldn't have coated it as well though. Like, you know how it's like dripping off? It would have been a lot more effort. All right. So, most of mine are coated now. Actually, all of mine are coated.
I have half coated, but that's probably all we need to do because this little boy's eyes are getting really excited. So I might not make them all.
And then if you have any strawberries left, before your chocolate gets hard, you can also kind of like crumble some of the little strawberry bits over it just for decoration to make it look cute and pretty. So we have that pink and green we were going for here, Janine.
Like the strawberries.
Okay. But you just have to do this before your chocolate. My chocolate is actually getting a lot harder, a lot faster than I thought it was going to, considering how hot it is in here.
I know, goodness. I'm like shoveling the stuff on before it's getting thicker and thicker. Thick, 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 like mommy, thick.
Means fat?
No, it doesn't mean fat.
Like
Thick does not mean fat, Reese. Thick is.
In some ways, it does mean fat. PHAT.
Oh yes, PHAT. We all remember that one.
PH18. All right, so I'm gonna bring you guys over so you can see what my truffles look like up close. Those are mine.
Ooh! Okay, wait. Let me get my little strawberries on. You're gonna outdo me.
No, never. Never could anyone outdo Janine.
Know that.
Some of my favorite memories of Janine are when I'm dead tired and Janine is like, no, we're going somewhere. Like that one time in Thailand. And yeah.
Oh, that one time in Thailand.
And all those times in New York where you just randomly hit me up like, want to go here? And I'm like, okay.
But see, that's the best thing about Kat. Is like she will literally, if she has like business to do, then no. But 9 times out of 10, she does it, and she's like, oh my god, okay.
Just show up anywhere.
All right, so we're gonna do half, and then I'm sprinkling right now. Crushing and sprinkling, crushing and sprinkling. Help me out, Reese. Crush and sprinkle, crush and sprinkle. Oh, you can taste one. Now look. Now we're some expensive stuff.
Listen, just remember, Reese, Auntie Cat gave you those. Auntie Cat. Oh, sorry. How do you say auntie or auntie? Auntie. Now it just sounds funny. Janine.
It's auntie.
Auntie? It's a big debate in our house. Aunts. Because they're not ants. They're not crawling around on the floor.
I have an idea.
Well, we actually say, like in our family, we say Tia a lot.
Tia?
Tia and Tio.
That's like what a lot of people in Latin cultures do.
Well, yeah. So my nieces are half black, half Mexican, and they were like the first babies, and they all called us like Tia. So
I have something
that's
to make it pretty.
you have something to make it pretty? Yay! Okay, let's show Auntie Kat.
Yes, let's see your finished product. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Those look like they came from a professional bake shop.
Right?
Nice job, Reese and Janine. I know you're just the sous chef over there. So to harden them up, if you want to make them like hard, like a shell, you're going to want to put them back in the fridge.
Okay.
And then eat them when they get hard. Or if you can't stand, you can also taste one right now on camera and let us know how you feel about it.
Ooh, Reese, you want to taste the little one? All right. Can you see him?
Is it raw?
Is it
Is
raw?
it raw? No, it's not raw.
Take a bite.
He's nervous.
What do you think?
Like it?
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That was a little, I think you
Cautious.
need some time to process that.
This was good. It's kind of sweet, but it's good. I like it because it's sweet. It's on the outside, and then you get that cream cheese. That's Bob.
And it is what these are. And the inside should be slightly sour from those strawberries, the dehydrated strawberries.
Yeah.
Can you put this on that one?
Okay. I'll put.
Oh, he's into the decorations.
Yes,
over there,
he is.
Well,
Yeah.
Janine, thank you so much for being on Real Life Cooking. Thank you to all the Rubensteins.
Thank
Reese and
you.
Doug.
Cheers. This is so
Cheers
amazing.
to our pink and green delights. Nice to see you.
Do I match?
And
Do I match? Do I
you
match?
do. You actually really do, of course, as always.
That was a play. Okay. And now
Thank
you're
you
drinking
guys
my
so
Mojito.
much, and have a good Sunday. How's the
Thank
mojito?
you. I love you. This is so awesome.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Yes, you can have another one.